Resources and Energy Group is transitioning from explorer to producer at its flagship Menzies Gold Project in Western Australia. With recent drilling upgrades, gold pours underway, and a self-managed vat leach processing facility operating on-site, Resources and Energy Group is gaining momentum. The company has also strengthened its balance sheet with the sale of Mount Mackenzie in Queensland for $2.5 million, plus a recently completed $1.1 million capital raise, ensuring it is well funded for its next phase of growth. Ahead of appearing at Sydney Mining Club, its CEO and Managing Director, Daniel Moore, joins me from Resources and Energy Group. Daniel, welcome to the Stock Network.
Thank you, Lel. Good to be here.
Now, Resources and Energy Group is making the shift from exploration to production, with gold pours now underway at East Menzies. What does this milestone mean for the company, and how close are you to generating cash from production?
Well, this is our second attempt of producing cash from gold production. Our first is in 21-22, where we delivered about 8,000 ounces of gold. Now, this year we've managed to move beyond just being an explorer again. So I just highlight we have done this in the past, and we've poured this gold on our own terms, in that sense that we've managed to actually process the gold at site in Menzies. Our first two gold pours this year, we've produced around 34 ounces, which is about $160,000 worth of gold at record high prices. I remember selling some gold earlier on the previous month for around $5,130. I think we've demonstrated our self-managed vat leach process works, and we're scaling that up now. With approvals pending for additional vats, we're very close to generating consistent cash flow from our production. Combined with the $2.5 million from the sale of Mount Mackenzie that's been announced, which should close fairly soon, and the $1.1 million raised in our recent capital raising this morning, we think we're in a good, strong funding position as well to unlock the exploration and gold production during a very, very strong gold price environment.
Excellent. Congratulations on the raise. Now, East Menzies sits in a historic, highly productive area just north of Kalgoorlie. What makes this land holding so valuable? And also, can you outline what's next, really, in terms of development across your footprint?
Yeah, okay. It is very special. There's only about 10 of these across the state of WA, where you've got a bunch of prospecting leases. So we've managed to, over the years, put together about 100 square kilometres of contiguous prospecting, exploration and mining leases, because we are currently mining in the district of Menzies. So if you look up through WA, you start with Norseman and moves on to Kalgoorlie, the Paddington area, you get to Menzies, and there's a bit of a black hole there because the tenements are traditionally owned by prospectors. We put them together, and we think we've got one of the bigger contiguous packages of prospecting leases in the area. This gives us scale, efficiency, and ability to unlock the true district scale opportunity of Menzies. What we call internally, get in a bit of trouble from this externally all the time, but we call it the Super Pit 2.0 project. We are only 130 kilometres from the Super Pit, and we would hope one day that we have delivered and produced, not necessarily something as big as the Super Pit, but something which is definitely on the map of within gold. What's next for us is continuing to grow production at Maranoa. That's where we're currently getting the ore from for production, and advancing Gigante Grande. That name will become, I think, live up to its name. Gigante obviously has sort of taken on big, and we hope that one day we can have a discovery there that needs a lot of drilling, but we think it looks pretty good. And we've also got some old brownfields gold areas to look at as well. So we're leveraging historically high gold prices, and we've now managed to consolidate to just be focused on Western Australia by getting rid of our Queensland project, Mount Mackenzie, which was a really great deal, given that we get some upside by holding on to some shares in Queensland Mines, which is has done exactly, I think, what we're doing, is consolidated a whole basin of projects together.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for outlining your plans for Resources and Energy Group. Exciting times for the company, and look forward to hearing more at Sydney Mining Club.
Thank you, Lel.